it. You've seen what they've done. Attacked us. They killed my boy. We're going back.
We are not soldiers. Want us to kill miners? Of course, but this is crazy. Like, go home.
Think you're gonna be safe? I'm going back to trust you to settle the front.
ENIGMA.
Move over! Hey! Follow this truck over! No! Don't follow! What the hell are you doing? We need to dig in! It's not worth it.
That was a slaughter!
Bunch of pussies! Told you we should have handled this shit ourselves.
The governor does a distancing behavior with his head when the people complain to him. This is a way for the brain to put distance between itself and a stressor. The governor is experiencing significant emotional stress from losing control over the group, and he does this distancing behavior as a result. He also breathes out heavily, which is a pacifying behavior. In our brains, we have what's called the limbic system, and its job is to regulate our response to emotional stress. It causes us to do what's called pacifying behaviors, which helps calm us down and releases the buildup of emotional stress. Pacifying behaviors include exhaling heavily, which the governor's doing here, scratching, fidgeting, rapid head movement, and many other non-verbal cues.
We're done fighting for a hole with a half-dozen psychopaths living in it. They can keep it. You've seen what they've done. Attacked us. They killed my boy. We're going back.
We are not soldiers. Want us to kill miners? Of course, but this is crazy. Like, go home.
Think you're gonna be safe? I'm going back to trust you to settle the front.
When experiencing an emotional stressor, we go into one of three responses. These are the fight, flight, and freeze response, with freeze being the most common. The freeze response causes our heart rate to lower and our breathing to slow down. The governor is exhibiting this response here, which is triggered into action by the sympathetic nervous system. He can't run away as he'll lose control of the group, so he can either freeze while he thinks or he can fight. He freezes first, deciding what to do next, and then decides to fight. The guys behind don't know what to do and exhibit distancing behaviors. They move back and put distance between themselves and the stressor, and are unwilling to fight the threat, showing that they are submissive to the governor. This guy also puts his arm up, which is an aimless attempt to do something to save the people. He becomes so focused on what's going on, he bumps into the truck with his back. The governor does no shielding, distancing, or pacifying behaviors here when he's being held at gunpoint, showing absolute confidence. His body language is open and he isn't attempting to shield his vital organs, which is what we do when we're feeling threatened. The governor feels totally confident and dominant. The guy by the car, however, is shielding with his gun and is also cowering slightly. He feels submissive, which is why he's lowering his posture as to appear non-confrontational, but keeps his gun covering his stomach as a way to put something between himself and the stressor. We naturally do this when feeling threatened. Again, the governor continues to maintain wide, open body language, not shielding at all, showing total confidence. He also has his mouth wide open, and is a way for the brain to ensure more oxygen enters the body in order to better deal with the threat. His head also tilts upwards to assist with the breathing, as it opens the airways more efficiently. The governor then grips the steering wheel and looks down whilst tensing his face. This is another pacifying behaviour. We grab hold of structures as a way to ground ourselves. So people lean against walls and in this example grab steering wheels. This is the same as when we clench our fists, and our limbic system uses it as a way to release the buildup of emotional stress. The governor also tenses his face, which is another pacifying behaviour. Tensing our muscles is one of the main ways our brain releases stress. The governor exhales again, which is another pacifying behaviour. It's clear he's going through significant emotional stress, which rules out the idea that he's a sociopath. He clearly feels a lot of stress from killing all of those innocent people. Also, he maintains very strong eye contact when looking back toward the people he just murdered. When we encounter a stressor, we maintain strong eye contact to take in as much information as possible about the situation in order to increase our chances of survival. Although those people are dead, it doesn't stop the governor from feeling significant emotional stress from them. This is why he continues to stare. So overall, this scene is amazingly acted. It was such a crazy scene, and the non-verbal communication is incredibly on point here. We can clearly see the governor going through the different stages of the fight, flight and freeze response, and then exhibit accurate pacifying and distancing behaviors. Really well acted. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and also check out my Patreon if you'd like to support the channel further. Thanks for watching.